Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play XCOM Chimera Squad. My name is Demulius. This game kinda taken me aback, and I think everyone did, because the game announcement came as somewhat of a surprise. Now, I'm not quite sure what to make of the game. I think that they did it to for the 25th anniversary for the XCOM franchise or something like that, or maybe a little side project to keep the studio busy while they're working on XCOM 3, so they have something to do in the meantime, and that this is sort of a spin-off or something like that. I don't know. But the first thing that I saw and the first thing that got me a little bit worried is that how different it looks and feels compared to XCOM 2, you know, and the word diversity that's in the Chimera Squad logo. And yeah, the first thing that came to my mind was how certain people with certain political views use that, and I really hope that that doesn't happen in the game. I like to keep politics out of my games if at all possible, but considering we are playing this the game for the first time, I'm playing it with subtitles and the tutorial, because we don't know what any new things are, well, what's new and what's old, so let's just go for the tutorial. I'm just gonna be playing on normal, and we are, staying away from Iron Man mode for the time being. And yeah, let's dive in, shall we?
Two minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in.
Good. Let's say I appreciate the little banter that they have going between them.
Whisper, what's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How?
Verge was the
can't
sectoid,
drive.
if I
He,
remember correctly.
he hailed the cap.
To a hostage situation?
Focus. Whisper.
Hey, if you'd have
Any
no other,
surprises in the next room?
transportation.
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
Okay, Chimera Squad begins every mission by setting up at breach points to get to a jump on enemies. Preview the enemy present at each breach point and modifiers that will be applied, then assign agents to available slots and determine the order they will enter the fight. Okay. Okay, so you can select your agents, and I guess first this one, then that one, then that one, and I don't know, does it matter which ones we go for? Successful shots on enemies will crit. So every hit that hits an enemy is going to be a crit. That's okay, that's a pretty big boon to have. See, here we're at encounter 1 of 3, so are all the encounters starting like this one? I don't know. This part is also new. You don't get to do your turn, then the enemy gets to do their turn, and so forth. Basically everyone gets, you know, if you're familiar with D&D, basically initiative. And everyone gets an initiative order. So yeah, okay, let's just breach.
Breaching in.
Alright, let's see. Breaching target. Targeting. Cycle through available targets with tab and left shift. And then you select the ability with enter. Oh, there is only like one ability, and that's breaching fire. So let's see what we're facing. A trooper, and a trooper. Okay, he's surprised. So if they're surprised, they get more damage by the looks of it. Okay, he's alert, so he doesn't get to the surprised. Right, so let's take shots at the surprises first. Yeah, that's almost a gunner. Right, response level alert. Alert enemies will use an ability at the end of the breaching sequence. Okay. But we have 100% shot at this alert guy, so we can finish him out as well. There we go. And surprised. Sees a defense penalty and won't react to the breaching sequence. Alright.
Hello, I am Mayor Nightingale.
Is that our hostage?
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just a recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
History is important. Agents and enemies take their turns one at a time. The current place in the turn order can be seen on the unit flag above their head and next to the portrait in the timeline. This is the timeline, which both update after each turn. Agents have to action point each turn to use for movement, shooting, other abilities, so pretty much what it was in XCOM 2. Look for a blue shield to move into cover for defensive bonus before shooting, or move out to flank the enemy for a better chance to hit. What does the... Use the timeline to manage, to take the turn order to utilize time and protect your teammates. Some advanced abilities and equipment to allow you to manipulate the order of the timeline. Okay, that's interesting. Some actions like shooting will end the turn regardless of any action points are available. Alright. Let's move into cover and gain line of sight to the enemy. Rotate the camera to Q&E. Yeah, that's all pretty much still the same. Alright. Okay, so this one is... He is number 2, so I assume he's going to go after us. And this one is going to go after a terminal. Where is terminal? That's terminal. I think we can set up a cherub pretty close to this guy and probably take him out before he gets his shooting. Oh, he's outflanked, but we want to take this guy out first, and that chance of hitting I don't think great. It's a good thing that we closed out. It gives us a big boost to accuracy, and we get the shot. All right. Oh, it's also nice. It tells you how many actions you still have. Right. We stand over there. We should have a shot at this guy.
On the run!
Go!
Weird that no one has any abilities. Maybe because it's tutorial? I don't know. Oh, decent shot at taking him out. Yep. Nice.
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
Contact!
That would be Verge.
Clear.
Verge? What took you so long?
The cabbie.
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
Okay, apparently everyone automatically reloads after their encounters. Okay, so each and every encounter we get another breaching map. Some encounters offer more than one breaching point, with different risks and benefits. Consider whether to split the squad or send them all through the same location. Agents entering from the same breaching point will enter the encounter together and be closer in the timeline. The order of the breach point you will enter is shown next to their name and can be changed using the arrows. I guess that's what they mean with this. So what's this one? Agent damage is likely closely watched. Enemies deal +1 damage during the breach. We actually have to split up, considering both are 2-2. And what's the unit deal? Less unit through this entrance does +3 damage during the breach. Okay, okay. It seems that we can't, take a look at our units. So let's send the cherub through this one. The guy with the shield. A terminal, I guess. I have no clue what all of these people do. So, considering it's the terror, I don't think we can
Stay behind me.
really do any wrong.
Breach! Breach! Breach!
Okay. He's surprised. Anyone chance to hit? Okay, he's alert. Alert. He's surprised, so he's not gonna get a chance to do anything. This guy, on the other hand, does. Well, not anymore. All right. That guy's still. Oh shit! That's only 50% chance to hit him. Why is that exactly? Because he has high cover. In that case, let's take a shot at him. Is he still alive? Surprised. Wait, aggressive. Aggressive enemies should have XCOM if they are neutralized during the breaching sequence. That's why this is dangerous, considering there was a aggressive guy here. Well, that's a decent chance to kill him. So. Yeah, shotgun to the face always works. He's surprised. He's alert, and a very poor chance to hit him. So let's go for this one, considering it's 100% chance here. All right. Oh, he's hunkering down. All right. So I wonder if we actually get our abilities now. Agent. Well, there we go. The agent has a unique ability you can use every turn, eventually gaining more abilities from their class and equipment. Most agents also have the subdue ability, a non-lethal attack. Guarantees to hit just a 2. Okay, that's interesting. So we can actually knock these people out and take them. Cherub had a shield, didn't he say that? Oh, well, didn't. Let's try that subdue ability. Charge bash. 100% chance to hit. Damage is free. He has 3 health. So, but let's read the description. Passes an enemy with the energy shield, consuming all charge. Charge. What's that? No, that's ammo. Okay, I don't know what charge is, but if charge is consumed, deal damage in a cone bound the enemy. Okay. Damage increases with charge. Replaces. I assume that it says replaces subdue.
Book 'em.
Okay, so they actually become unconscious from that. That's good. We can get a flanking shot at this guy.
Moving! Cover me!
We did get a hit, but it's a grazing shot. What's to do him? Wait, you can dash and subdue. Oh, that is fucking awesome.
Hostile subdued.
I think they said that it's guaranteed to hit, so that's fucking awesome.
Set up the breaching charge.
I do like to make an entrance.
Some breaching points can only be accessed with special equipment or abilities. Once an agent with the acquired asset is in the first slot, other agents can then be assigned. Okay, so I guess they automatically assigned them now? Or, no, they haven't. So Cherub. And then the rest. What's it? Explosive entrance. All non-aggressive enemies guarding this entrance are surprised. Okay.
Wait, hold. Hostage confirmed in the next room.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough! This exhibit, it is about XCOM's role in our liberation.
Mm-hmm.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
How's this for an entrance?
Okay, so they said anyone who is Not aggressive, would be surprised, I think. Let's see. Actually, I want to go for the more tough shots, considering these other ones we can probably. Actually, no. Let's take out one. Let's take out. Let's cover. Gain 75 defense, 75 dodge until this agent's first turn. Holy shit, that's a massive defensive boost. Taken care of, but that's just fire at them. Oh, that did. It was a grazing shot, but still did. Wait, but they were alert, they weren't.
You're Nightingale. I'll protect you.
Okay.
Locking down target.
Cherub is down.
What the fuck?
Terminal, stabilize him.
On it.
Veg, with me. Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
Okay, didn't we see him earlier or something? Agents have lost all their HP, will begin bleeding out for 7 turns, indicating a number of times. Mission will fail unless the agent bleeding out is safe stabilizing the team or the encounter is completed before the timer expires. Okay, this is all heavily scripted, so there's no way we could have prevented this. Can we subdue someone? Does 2 to 3 damage. But there's a chance that this won't. But that one's guaranteed to be subdued, so let's go for him.
Arrested the target.
Alright. Which one is next? It would be this one. I think we want to shoot him rather than subdue him, considering that. Shooting him is depending on... no. This actually has a chance of, you know, taking him out. So naturally we don't.
Shouldn't have bothered.
Yeah. But the chance of taking him out with a shot was much higher. Oh, actually we get a chance to use his abilities. So let's see, who's up next? Hardline. Oh wait, you can see your Verge is 1 and Hardline is number 2. That would be this one. Battle Madness. Verge psionically attacks an enemy mind, making them go berserk and attack a nearby target. Adds them to the neural network. Then the target enemy to the neural network. Okay. Stupor. Verge psionically stuns the target for 1 to 2 actions and adds them to the neural network. Okay. So does this end this turn? Okay, and he can't actually target this guy because reasons. Okay, let's slide Battle Madness on this guy.
Look out!
Okay, nice, he attacked that guy. Now let's take a shot at... he's number 6 actually, so... Can we take a shot at? Then we can take a shot at the... I don't think subdue is going to do as much good either. No. Top one. Let's fire a shot at him. Okay, at the very least he's out of the picture. Oi! Taking a fucking shot at the but he moved, fired, and went on Overwatch. He dead. Got a scatter shot. Fires a shotgun in a short range cone, damaging multiple targets. That's good. This guy is on Overwatch. Yeah, but their initiative seems to be really bad. 4 and 5. So we get an action with everybody before he gets a chance to do anything. We can stand.
On the move.
Okay, let's try this ability. Shut damage multiple targets. So I'm not sure. Does that auto hit or does it just have a chance to hit? Let's give it a shot. It's a tutorial after all. Well, considering it says missed, I am going to assume here that it has a chance to miss. So what does this do? Attempts to gremlin to an enemy and destroys 4 HP. Lands burning acid poisoning against 20 defense. Terminal can target themselves. Does not automatically. Okay. Didn't someone take... Yeah, Verge has taken damage. So we can do the safeguard on Verge. Heals him. Alright, I heard about this during the vignettes. It's a cone now. Oh wait, you can use this every turn? Let's stun him. Okay, he's stunned for 2 actions, so he can't do anything next turn. Let's see if we can subdue this guy.
Hostile is under arrest.
Very good. So now we can just keep bashing him in the face of the
I'm running low.
Yeah, that's no longer an issue.
Failed to subdue.
No, you had to weaken it, and you did. There we go.
For the neck.
Chimera, are you still with us?
Yeah, think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
No, it's counting.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans,
favor?
hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now
kinda
you're
are.
the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
We kind of were here for local intrigue, that's why we were sent here. You know. From capturing 5 captured enemies, you have earned 20. Oh, okay, so there's actually a pretty big incentive to capture people. So, Godmother's the only one who wasn't hurt during this mission. Yeah, okay. So we took 5 rounds to complete this. We got 3 encounters, 12 enemies killed, 5 captured, and let's rescue the civilian. Alright.
Package delivered to 31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete.
It's bad luck.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
Thanks for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations.
You actually lived.
3-1 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold. Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
Okay. So the map is where you see the cities of City 31 and any current targets we can send our squad to respond to. Chimera squad can respond to 1 target per day, after which the day automatically advances. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see here. Targets come in 2 types. Missions are tactical targets. The squad will go into combat on these. Situations are strategic targets. The squad takes care of these without entering combat. So missions and situations. Okay. Current targets change every day, so watch this carefully for new priorities. Okay, that's interesting. Which is situation and don't understand that. Excuse me, I assume that's this one. Fuck's sake. Okay. 31 PD needs help pouring through the aftermath of tonight's attack. If you're not close to standing on this, you can get down to proceed. Is there anything that we can do during the day, or no, only the city map is available, so I guess we're gonna have to send the agency. Yes. We've done what we can to aid for the PD. Commissioner Malouf pressed along her thanks for helping her officers bear the weight of the. Can't see what they're there.
Your work with 3-1 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
Oh, okay, so we get a little, so what's this one? Progeny. A loose network of human scions. Efficient for City 31's future is entirely psionic, whatever the city wants it or not. Okay. The Grey Phoenix, an organization of alien scavengers. They have quietly amassed the kind of revelry reclamation is mandated to recover. Okay. And I can't read what this faction is. Choose a faction to be investigated. But this is an underground religious movement for hybrids that preach salvation only those who once fought XCOM. Cheery people! Let's start with these ones, because they sound like the most generic ones, so I think they're the easiest ones to start with.
Grey Phoenix is a group of primarily muton scavengers operating in the city.
Oh, they're mutons.
Recently, they've armed themselves with highly restricted weaponry. That puts them on our radar.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 3-1 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
from those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Alright, so every investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork, on this first mission learn about the faction and their methods. Operations, hidden missions that must be revealed, then completed to knock out the faction's main plans and take down, stop their final attack and end their threat to City 31. Okay. So let's see here. It's the investigation, Grey Phoenix. Faction overview, alien scavenger. It turns out that they were mutants. I thought they were human. Alright. So let's see. Faction leadership. Exceptional technological capabilities. Their extensive local connections suggest time for the war. Alright. Okay. Visit the assembly area. That will be this.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. With the right patterns, we can build anything.
Okay.
Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Okay. So assembly projects are how you get access to newer, better equipment. So this is basically the proving ground from XCOM. Each project can unlock new items for XCOM supply, new weapons or armor upgrades, or a variety of other useful things. Agents assigned here decrease the time it takes to complete a project. Okay. You can advance one assembly project at a time, which takes multiple days to complete and usually costs resources such as Illyrium, which we have 71 of at the moment. Wait, is that power? The power project in assembly. Okay. You can assign an agent to assembly duty to speed up the current project, however there will be unavoidable situations. Makes sense. The one of the resources to the commission required is spent to complete. Okay. So let's see here what we. So currently we only have this available. Android personnel. Constructs the Android Ops Hub. This network allows us to use Android. Okay. So when it's done, it grants us a tactical Android tactical unit. Android units purchasable and supply, and unlocks all entry-level assembly projects. Wait, actually don't know who I assigned this to, or did I assign it to someone? I actually don't know. Okay, so we can recruit ourselves a new recruit. The army is where you manage your agents, loadout, manage weapons, armor, and other items, agents' abilities. This is basically still the same. Learn out, change colors. Alright. So we have to unlock a squad, a bigger squad in the assembly project thingy. Promotions are rewarded and yeah.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Alright, let's take a look here, and after that we'll call out the episode. So Blue Blood, he's precision shooting, multiple shots. So this seems like a pistol here. That I think the shot with minus 15 penalty for 50% damage, but does then uses for damage. Desperado, standard pistol shot that I can't cast an action and do not automatically end a turn. Okay. And locked Lancer shot. Lancer fires his Lancer pistol while the target. Yeah, this is basically a pistol. Okay. Shelter. Psionics. Ally buff. Mental attacks. Can't be your weapon, but it will be your shield. Okay. Oh wait, they also have like different health, mobility, aim stats as well. Huh. That's pretty damn interesting. Relocate. Agents ironically swaps position with the target enemy or ally. That does not automatically end the turn. Oh, that is That is fucking amazing. You can set him out in the open if an enemy is in full cover. Whoop! Swap position. Locked. Dazzle. Agent launches a psionic blast that disorientates all enemies near the breach. Oh, that's a breach ability. But it's locked at the moment. So Claymore, explosive, AoE, breaching. There's never a red wire. I'm lucky if there even are wires. So I guess he was a bomb specialist or IED. I don't know what's the proper. Oh wait, he also has a separate psi talent. Shrapnel bomb. Agent throws an explosive that detonates after several turns. Okay. The explosive does not deal damage through cover and can be targeted to detonate during. It does not end in turn if uses further action. Oh wait. So that's the akin to the Reaper or shrapnel thing that they could because of charge. Claim that as corruption all enemies. And it's also a breaching ability. I think Blue Blood's actually the most useful one here. He has high mobility, higher aim than these two guys do. But considering he's firing with pistols, I assume that he's going to be doing lower damage. But still, I think that's
Blue Blood. Great to see you.
Back at you, Whisper. Settling in?
Not exactly. Until we have a proper field office, we get to sleep in a rail car repair yard.
See? Every job comes with a few perks.
Let me know when we have any.
Okay, so let's see here. That's his abilities. Recharge XP, release promotion. You have to choose between two abilities. Okay. Okay, so we can't check any of the abilities yet. That kind of sucks. Can we check with any of our other agents? See if we can check out their abilities. No, I don't think we can. Oh wait, we can adjust the tint of their armor a little bit. So I guess there is a little bit of customization, but not akin to XCOM Chimera. But yeah, I think this will be enough for the first episode. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. See you guys next time.